Good morning, everyone. It's today someone's special day. Her special day.
Yay! Wow, that sounded really old. I don't think I've ever seen him so happy with a toy.
I'm so satisfied with this. I think it's because we're getting older. I think you're starting to realize when you're getting older that it's all in the small things. This is a damp window and it just takes like 2 seconds. And wham! Bam! How cool is that? It just sucks all the water into here.
So much water.
This is just from all the windows that I've just now cleaned. Take this, suck all the water out, and we're ready to go.
So while Stefan is outside playing with his drone, I'm gonna make some delicious birthday breakfast. I'm gonna make some gingerbread pancakes. Hey Gizmo, what do you see? I honestly never thought that making myself pancakes in the forests with my boyfriend and my cat on my 30th birthday would bring me so much joy. Even though I have no job, I have no house, I'm so happy with my life. If you would have asked me like 15 years ago, I would have thought I had it all, like I had the house, the kids, the husband, the career. Even though, even at that age, I wasn't sure that's what I wanted really. And as I got older and older, I started realizing that I kind of wanted more from life than what I saw around me, and I always thought I was going to change, that one day I was going to wake up and be like, yep, I figured that out, that's what I'm going to do with my life, I know what I want the house, I want the kids, I want the family, I want the career. I was going to be like, yep, I'm going to wake up one day and I'm going to know exactly what I want to do. But that's obviously not how life works. And when I started getting older and changing and evolving and growing and learning different things and actually learning what I really wanted in my life, what my passions were, I started realizing that I really didn't even want those conventional things that we're supposed to want. I didn't want the big family. I didn't want a house here in Belgium. I didn't want to get married. When I was like 20 years old, I always thought that when I was going to be 30, that I was going to be so old. Like I really did not want to grow up.
Whew.
Did you get some nice footage?
We got some nice footage. Some really sweet footage with a drone.
Yay!
We'll show you right now.
Luigi, you're shitting ice.
I think he's peeing.
Well, yeah, peeing ice. Cool though. Check this out. Darling, how are you feeling? You okay?
Well, we've been walking for like 10 minutes, maybe 15. And it's a real training for my ankle. But luckily, there's a bench. So I'm gonna sit on that bench right now. The bench, but wait. We've got something. 3, 2, 1, and ta-da! I think I'm getting old.
I know you've been 34 quite a few years.
34?
34! You know, 30 for quite a few years.
Oh my god.
How did you feel? Like, did you have any pressure, or like, did you feel like you were being what you wanted to be at that age?
Some of you who don't know this, I'm 32. A lot of people are grown with the idea, with living in your 30s, that you should be having a house, having a good career, having children, which isn't a bad thing. If you would ask me that question like 10 years ago, I would probably say, yeah, I see myself having a house, having babies, having a job, working in a career business model. The more I'm getting older, the more I realize that I want to enjoy the moments when I'm present right now. I didn't expect that my life would turn like a 360 degrees by a van.
It's a really tiny space.
So we can enjoy our life much more better with the time that we've got on this beautiful planet. It's called Earth.
I'm 30 something now, and everybody seems to have their shit together while I'm just passed out drunk, and I can't even talk. I just wanna be 18 again. What's gonna weigh you down when all you do is hang out with your friends? I just wanna feel 18 again. Why'd it have to change?
Remember when you were here last time? It was 2 years ago. And we're at this exact same spot about the same time. And we were just at the beginning of our van build. We were literally like thinking that we could finish this in a few months' time. It's been nice to be in the van and see some more progress, but we just have to deal with the fact that it's not going to go as quickly as we want to.
We were thinking a bit too ambitious.
We're so naive. Like, I think we're ready for some actual mountains pretty soon.
I'm still surviving with my ankle. I think we're not so far from our van, even though I'm feeling old. Nevertheless, but it was also 30 today.
Yeah, I can't believe that this day came so soon. Like, you always think it's gonna come one day, and then you'll be like completely ready and like, you know, at ease with it, know everything about yourself and what you're doing, and suddenly the time's there and you're like, whoa, wait a minute, I know more what I want in life, like the things I want to focus on, like my health or business, like my passions, like dogs.
Got dogs?
Dogs, there.
Yeah, we got a dog. So you were talking about your health, your passion.
Love for animals, for example, you know. Also, I became vegan together with you, my love, over the past few years. That's something I never thought I would be. Like, I also love running way more than I've ever done before in my life, which is something I also never thought I would do. And I'm gonna start my own business. It feels very grown up, let me say that.
Yes, mine. Oh, the whole world's mine.
What would you like? The dungaree set? Well, that'll be better than that bunch of chowderheads you drag in. Maybe I can't use the act.
Not use Ted Hanover.
Well, the show's pretty well set.
Guys, it's really, really cold out now. It's supposed to snow later today, but I did want to show you this gorgeous view before I'm going out on my run. I wanted to share with you how much joy this brings me. Like, this makes me so much happier than going out partying or to a fancy restaurant or going on a fancy holiday. This is what makes me happy. It's exactly how I want to spend my 30th birthday. I'm gonna go for my run now, and after that I want to share something really special with you, and I kind of want to involve you guys in it. See you in about 10 miles. That was a good run. Actually, before starting this vlog, I wanted to do this like really popular thing on YouTube, on social media, called 30 before 30, where you actually have a bucket list of 30 things you want to do before your 30th birthday. But then I thought, why the rush, why the pressure of being 30 like it's the end goal, like that's it, you know, like a bucket list before you die, bucket list before you turn 30. It doesn't really make sense in my mind, because it doesn't mean because I'm 30 that my life stops right here. And the same for you. It doesn't matter what age you get, it doesn't stop at that age. So I decided to turn it around and do another bucket list, a 30 after 30. So I came up with a couple of things that I really want to do. You should never stop dreaming and trying to achieve new things. So one of the things I really want to start doing is starting to meditate, because I've learned so many good things about it. And I tried it a few times, but never really taken it very seriously. I want to start journaling again. So I used to do this a lot in my teenage years, and it kind of helped me to put my mind at ease, to like put things in perspective. And the next thing I want to do is train to run a marathon. Not necessarily like a race marathon, or maybe even a half marathon, but just like the full distance, because it gives me some goal when I'm running. And I feel like, why not? There's so many people who can do it, so I can do it too. Oh, oops. Also, I decided never to stop learning, and also start my own business together with Stef. That's something I never thought I'd do. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of more things I'm going to add to this bucket list, because it's not going to stop here. Maybe I'll get to 30, maybe I'll get to 100, but the point is to never stop adding things to the list, and never stop dreaming, and never stop trying to achieve new things in life. So I think that's the most important thing that I've learned, that it's never too late to start something new and there is no deadline on anything. So that's my bucket list. 30 after 30. I hope you can make one too. It would be really great if you shared your bucket list 30 after 30 or 50 after 50, doesn't matter. It would be really great if you shared it with me too, or give me some advice and some tips on things I should add to my bucket list. I can't wait for the next year, what it's gonna bring us. Super excited for it, and I hope you guys are gonna join us.
Can you imagine we were driving this road when it was pitch dark and there's a lot of potholes in here? I was freaking stressing out.
Yeah, last night he was saying like, we're never doing this again, this is horrible, I'm never driving in the forest in the dark again. You learned a lesson again.
Yeah.